jewelry. This whole hour is really all about inspirational jewelry. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, you want to give pieces of jewelry to people that you love that are inspiring or meaningful. They have more than just a beautiful look. They actually have meaning to that person. Well, this is from J Jewelry. And J Jewelry, first of all, by the way, just picking it up reminded me to tell you, these are solid pieces of sterling silver. This one actually has a wonderful little hinge so that it makes it easy to get on and off of your wrist, but it is an arrow design. So you see the back of the arrow, you see the front of the arrow. It's $259.98, and by the way, that's $65 less than QVC's price. So if you are interested in this piece, just know this is a good time to be able to save some money and to get this. But like all of the J Jewelry pieces that come really from as a the kind of an offshoot of the John Hardy jewelry, it makes it so nice to see something that's really hefty, that has the weight, that has lots of durability. I want to bring in Angela Carini because she also is one of the designers for J Jewelry. And Angela, how are you this evening?
Hi, doing great, Mary Beth. How are you?
Good, very well, thank you. Tell me a little bit about this piece, being that it is the arrow.
Yes. So this is called our inner strength arrow cuff, and the arrow can represent so many different meanings. You need to pull back an arrow in order for it to soar forward. An arrow can represent personal growth. It can represent the pursuit of your goals and so many beautiful things. And so we wanted to tie it back to our inner strength quote, which is actually on the other side of this cuff. So it's great that it's a two-in-one. You can wear it with that arrow showing forward.
Yeah.
And then when you turn it, it has our beautiful inner strength quote, which reads, "What is behind us and before us are tiny matters compared to what is within us." And so we love blending that together.
Is, I was just going to say, here it is. I'm going to show you. See, I just have to make sure. Oh yeah, there we go. I was just making sure it wasn't upside down. That's all. So if you start right here, there we go. So read it again to me.
So this says, "What is behind us and before us are tiny matters compared to what is within us."
Oh, wow. How about
And
that?
it's so beautiful. I mean, so this was, a quote that really resonated with us because, so many of us are going through different paths of life or maybe taking, a journey, whether it's in our careers or in life. And so we really felt like this was really special and that a lot of people could resonate with us, and to pair it with the arrow, which has so much symbolism too, just made sense.
Right. Tell me about some of the rest of the design, because it also has the basket weave. It has a little bit of some of the, mostly basket weave, right?
Yeah. So we did our basket weave design right there on the portion of the cuff right there, which we've been utilizing a lot because it's such a beautiful, intricate design. That was from our trip to Africa. So we blend different global trips and textures within our pieces, which is just so nice. So you can pair it with other pieces. But even little details like the feathers on the arrow, we actually replicated eagle's feathers because eagles are known to have the best vision, and they can really, symbolize you to focus on your goals. So all of those little, intricate details and little stories within this are really so beautiful because there's so much meaning behind, this piece of jewelry when you wear it and when you look down at it.
Yeah, I want to show you the writing on it. You know what's interesting? If you were to give this as a gift, by the way, we have small, average, large, and extra large. You're going to get 28 to 33.5 grams of sterling silver, solid sterling silver. But I could just see somebody taking this out of the box and putting it on and just thinking, wow, what a beautiful bracelet. They won't even notice that the words are there until they look closer. And I just wanted to show you that again, because that's not easy to put that many words into a piece, but it says, what is behind us and before us are tiny matters compared to what is within us. Because you think of the past and you think of the future, and the bottom line is, you know what? We all just have, you know, certain amount of days on earth. You want to make the most of it. Maybe this is that person who is doing what I'm doing. I'm going to be retiring in the new year in March. And it's like, people keep saying, what are you going to do? And I said, I don't know. I'll decide that when I get there, I guess. But the whole thing is that, you know, maybe you are starting a new chapter in your life. Maybe it's going off to college. Maybe you're going back to college at an older age, you know, because you just never had the chance to do it when you were younger. Maybe, you know, you're moving to a new place and you're going to start kind of like a new fresh start, you know, in a new home or a new city or a new state. And that's what this is kind of really all about when you think about the arrow. So I thought it was really interesting how they put this together. And it's a hunk of silver, let me tell you. 28 to 33 and a half grams, depending upon the size that you buy. If you buy a small, that's going to fit 6.5 to 7 inches. Average is 7 to 7.5 inches. Large is 7.5 to 8 inches. And the extra large is about 8.25 inches. Angela, thank you so much. And I'm going to see you in just a little bit with another J item.
Yes, wonderful. I can't wait.
Thank you. Well, this is the piece